God blessed me to get a Hyundai Elantra and stuff. So I was blessed to get that, and in the mean and doing it mean and in between time 2000 and 2003. I mean, so much stuff going on with my children. They just acting fool, and not acting fool, just going through, whatever they struggles was, they going through. Tiffany, she done had about 2 babies by now. She don't have either one of them. The second baby got in the system, if I'm not mistaken. He had little problems with him. I mean, I couldn't handle it. I was going through too much myself, and I mean, I didn't even know, because Tiffany wasn't even around us or anything. Tiffany was like staying like in Manning. She done left, Tiffany was doing her own thing. Tiffany, she was just back and forth everywhere. I allow her to stay back in the house. She'd start stealing, doing some crazy stuff, man. I ain't got time for that little girl, boy. So, she wouldn't stay. She just did her own thing. So anyway, Panna gets home first. So now she gets home. Boom. I get a call. I'm at work at McDonald's. And then at this time, Frank's still in the picture. Me and him still dabbling. I done construction. We got laid off. Worked there for about, I had my gallbladder taken out in 2001, I think it was. There's just a lot been going on right there. I got sick on Thanksgiving Day too. Thanksgiving morning. Got sick with that, and man, it was just so much going on. Still trying to figure out with Roscoe, with Frank, and he's still in the picture. I'm still hearing things. I'm still questioning him. He's still lying. But I know he's married by now, but I just ain't catch him, you know what I mean? So I'm like, okay, you keep playing this game, and then he goes to tell me, well, we not married, and she just lived there, and he done had a little baby with this girl, with this lady. I mean, they baby was like, when I met Frank, they child probably was like 1. She just had the baby like a year before I met Frank, and but he was a good guy. He really was a good guy, really good guy. So here we go. My uncle Albertus, he liked him. Him and Frank got along real good. Everything going good. Boom. Panna come home one day. Now they called me at work because somebody done ramshacked my house. I'm like, what? So Panna say by the time when she opened up the front door, somebody was closing the back door. And all she did was she went running around to my Uncle Albertus' house, and they called me from there. So of course I got to go. My child in need, I got to go. I'm sorry. Bye. Can't handle it. So I go there. So get their house ramshacked. Everything in a mess, y'all. I'm talking about everything in a mess. I'm like, wow. So here we go. I got annoyed. I wanted to move because I didn't know what was going on. I didn't like really the community I was in. So God blessed me to move. So I moved. Boom. It was like 2002. 3, something like that. Got my Honda Elantra. Matter of fact, we done stopped working construction, got laid off, went back to McDonald's, started working there, and then started working at McDonald's, went to Kids Foot Locker. Was working there. That's when I got my Elantra, and then working at Kids Foot Locker. Done build with Kids Foot Locker. Done got up. They wanted to me to run one of their stores. My DM Reese, he loved the kid. So I was working for them because really didn't want to go back to McDonald's because they ain't even talking the numbers, the figures I wanted. So I went there, Kids Foot Locker, as an assistant manager. So I started working there. Then I was working on commission as well, so I had to get them sales up and all that. But I was doing good for myself, thank you, Jesus. But then on the slow period, you know, doing commission, nobody buying shoes and stuff was slow. I had doggone car payment doing stuff, you know, and I'm like, oh my God, my car payment was like $300. Man, slow period, nothing coming in. And someone told me that somebody was looking at me at looking for me at Kids Foot Locker in Sumter, and come to find out it was Toya. And Toya, she was dating my cousin Pat, and you know, so I knew of her and whatnot, and so got in contact with her. She wanted me to work for McDonald's with her. Told her about them figures. I wanted $25,000. She said okay. Worked at her store, making $25,000 a year. So I'm good. Building. So within 2 weeks, I already knew I made the biggest mistake coming back to McDonald's. God damn.